What's going on, folks? I'm Evan, and behind me is the 2025 Winnebago Micro Minnie 1800BH. This is probably the best no-slide bunk model, under 22 feet, and it's got 2 axles. Let's go check it out. All right, folks, here we are walking inside. On the right here, we have a 54 by 74 bed. You got your dinette right here. I'm going to show you what that looks like down in bed mode. We got some speakers up in the roof, a little storage under the dinette. This is a different dinette, but you get the idea. Same cushions, a little bit of a different size. That's the major difference here. Look at this. So we're 7 feet wide in here. Got 2 bunks. Let me turn this light on real quick. And we'll get to the kitchen. We got your sound system control, your control center up there, wireless charger, and a TV back here. TV's on a swivel mount. Now back to your bed area. You got access to your pass-through right there. And then up top, we have some connected storage. And the cabinet doors hold themselves up, which is really nice. That is an underrated feature. There's a look at the other 2 cabinets. Close that up. Now over here, let me show you your MCD roller shade. So we've got roller shades with a reflective backer, really keep the sun out. And we do have tinted windows as well that help with that. As you can see on my left, there is a curtain that gives you some privacy. And then back at this side of the bed, we've got a net to hold your phone, a household outlet, and then USB and USB-C. Plywood base for your mattress. And let me show you what this little pass-through cabinet door goes to. As you can see, we got your front pass-through, your solar controller, and everything is in there. We'll see. We'll get a better look at that when we head outside. Over here, we got your control center with the tank heater control there. So you have 12-volt tank pads on the tanks, as well as an enclosed and heated underbelly. And there's no slide on this unit, so you have no slide control. Do have an electric awning. There's your wireless charger for your phone. And those little yellow stickers on the outlets, flip-up countertop. Anyway, little yellow stickers, those are marking the inverted outlets because there is inverter prep on this unit as well. Another look at your dinette. Really comfortable cushions. And then being the Dream dinette, it's really easy to turn into a bed. You just flip this little toggle here, push it down, and pull it up. Nice and easy, and it's hydraulic. And now you're going to watch me struggle with it for a second, trying to get it closed, because I didn't lift it up far enough. Yeah, lift it up a little more. There we go. All right. Back to it. There's the storage underneath the dinette. Another one over there. Big window. We got USB, USB-C, and power there. Another roller shade with the reflective backer. And all your windows in here open as well, so you can get really good airflow. Some more cabinets. Really high quality fit and finish on the cabinetry here. We got screwed and glued stiles, kind of Euro style cabinet fronts. Really nice hardware as well. And just in general, I'm quite impressed with the build quality in here. You got a convection microwave in your kitchen. Cabinet here. Now right now it's standard cabinet latches, but from what I've heard, they're going to magnets next year. Now we've got this sort of seafoam green on the cabinets. There's that JBL sound system controller that I mentioned earlier. We've got the seafoam green on the cabinets that's really, really nice. So you have these kind of wood cabinets everywhere else, and then this green in the kitchen that breaks up the decor a little bit. Sprayer faucet, big single basin sink, 3-burner stove in this one. No oven, but if you take out the stile and the drawer underneath, it's exactly the right size to swap it out for a stove with an oven. 5-piece drawers on 75-pound drawer slides. And as you can see, if you take that style out, you can put an oven right in there. Nice and easy. Then we've got a little sponge holder in here. A couple drawers. And they're really solid. Again, really solid build quality throughout. We got service access underneath here, which is thoughtful. Instead of putting an ugly panel there, they actually put a little cabinet door on it. Very nice. Pretty clean in there. Easy access to your P-trap and plenty more storage. Now up here we got your JBL speakers in the roof, and there are matching ones outside. Louvered and directional air vents. Even in this tiny, tiny unit, your AC is vented. Here we got your pantry or wardrobe, because you can hang stuff up in this top one, and then the bottom one here is just shelves. Or I should say shelf. Close those up. Really good use of space in here. We got a 10.3 cubic foot 12 volt fridge. You can get the 8 cubic foot gas electric. And this is a GE fridge. So pretty high quality. We've seen these in our Sunseeker stuff for a long time. One thing I really like to see is we've got vents with fans already in them. So one in there, and there's one in the bathroom as well. 72-inch long teddy bear mattresses in here. Plywood bases. And then we got the pack and play door, which you'll see from the outside later, because this lower bunk flips up. We got USB and individual reading lights for each bunk, and then a little bit of access to your storage for when you have the bunk flipped up. Then we've got your furnace. That just dumps right out into the main living area. It's really small, so you don't really have to worry too much about, venting the furnace all over the place. We got a porcelain foot flush Dometic toilet, and it's got a padded seat on it, which I thought was really interesting, like a padded top. There's your second fart fan, and there's a little hook on the wall there. I don't know what that's for. I'll have to find out. Skylight in the shower. Your sink also folds out of the shower here, which is pretty cool. So that just tucks away. And then we've got a reinforced shower floor that's really solid. Like, you can get in there, you can jump around. It is solid. Then we've got this little slider for your shower curtain, which is nice because it just swipes the water off when you close it. Super handy. Flip the sink up out of the way. Like so. And now it's just a shower, no sink. Easy as that. Now let's get one last look at your living area before we head outside. Really great design in here. Solid build. It's high quality. I like it. I think this is a great floor plan. No slide, super light. And they squeezed a ton of storage in here. It's kind of crazy. Now let's talk about the outside. So on the outside, we've got 1.5-inch thick foam block insulated aluminum framed walls, and the exterior is a Phylon Max. Phylon Max is a brand name, and it's a fiberglass reinforced plastic as opposed to just a standard fiberglass. So it's supposed to be a lot more durable, and you can see this, looking at Minis through the years. You can see how they've kind of stood the test of time. We got a huck-bolted NXG frame. Here's a look at that front pass-through with your solar controller, because we've got 200 watts of solar on the roof, and that's the Lippert Link system up there in the corner as well. Battery disconnect. Now, anyways, as for the construction, you also have a fully walkable roof, which I'll show you in a minute. We got side and backup camera prep. Electric BAL jacks. They are so fast, it's crazy, especially compared to your standard electric jacks. They're crazy quick. Got JBL exterior speakers, a big awning. Now this thing's 21 feet, 11 inches long total, and it has 2 axles. They're Dexter torsion axles. Goodyear tires. There you can see we've got some of your hookups, your water heater. There's a good look at those Wranglers. Big beefy tires. We've got aluminum wheel wells, so if you have a blowout, you're not going to rip your wall off. And back here we have a propane quick connect for a barbecue or a griddle. And we also have, like I said before, a fully enclosed and heated underbelly. There's a look at the back. Got a full-size spare back there, and then we also have an accessory receiver underneath the bumper that can hold up to 150 pounds. Right there. Now, I'm going to climb up on the roof. I'm going to show you what that looks like. There's your backup camera prep. Now let's get up there. Fully walkable, and it is solid. There's your panel. We got room for another one if you want to put another one up there. Your 2 vents, skylight, and your AC. Now on this side, we've got some more hookups and your pack and play door. You can see the tint on those windows is really strong, helps keep the sun out and keep prying eyes out. Now here's what it looks like with the bunk down. And you can lift it up and you get way more space. If you want to put like a bike in there or something like that, you can do that. Now you do have that aluminum wheel well kind of sticking in there, but still a ton of storage. And that's pretty much it for the outside. There's not too much to say. All right, folks, that's it. That's the 2025 Winnebago Micro Mini 1800BH. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you like this floor plan? Would you use it? Do you think there's enough space for your kids? Let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, give it a like. If you like me, subscribe. And if you want to buy one of these, you can find me at Eldorado RV or send me an email. It's in the description. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.